And we're back with more exciting action. Yeah, so I basically am using, well, not basically, but I am using my phone, my backup phone, and for some reason, after a certain period of time, it starts to buffer. So I was thinking about it today, and I'm gonna look on Amazon, and I'll make a wish list because I know people have Patreon and stuff. People get them things on their wish list. So I'll get a webcam if I have to save up for it, or if somebody contributes in some other way. I'll look into it. Until then, we're just gonna have to use the phone, and I'll make different segments of the show. All right, so that was your introduction. We're getting ready now. Now we're gonna make a recipe. But first, let's put some honey in this tea. Shout out again, Hawaii Surfer. Thank you so much. Now I've bought 60 pounds of honey at a time. So I know how expensive honey is. And what you sent me, I would say, is worth at least $300. 200 or 300. It's been a while since I've been able to afford a 60-pound tub of honey. But I have gotten raspberry and I don't remember what else, but I gave it to my kids as they were growing up. Now, if you look up, honey, and there's a study that says you can get botulism from honey. That study was not done on raw, non-clover honey. That's like saying my kid drank from a puddle in the parking lot and he got sick, so water is not good for you. That's what clover honey is. Alright, now we're talking about pristine mountain runoff here. This honey. The bees live on a macadamia farm. This thing weighs at least 10 pounds. So, maybe not 300, maybe 200. 200 big ones. Don't think I don't appreciate it. We were talking on Facebook and he said, wow, you haven't had a cheat meal in 5 years? I'm for real, bro. In 2 years, I haven't had a non-Master Lukey meal. I don't go to the local juice bar and get smoothies or whatever. Okay, occasionally I'll buy I got a pack of nuts here. I don't have a walnut farm, so, I gotta buy it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting a business that's not Life Food. And now I'm not supporting a business that's not Master Lukey or something that I could use. Because I believe there's nothing more important. We're talking about health. And this menu that I showed you in the first segment is a more complicated version of my menu. I'm trying to rebrand it more simply for Walmart, basically. to be able to do a menu like this with ingredients that you can get at Walmart. And that ingredients list that's on my website corresponds to a type of agriculture that is environmentally restorative, not destructive like wheat and corn and dairy and rice and bananas. But things are going to sort themselves out regardless, you know. The ocean's actually eating up all the runoff from Fukushima. You can look that up. The bacteria's eating up all the radioactive waste. And all the banana plantations are succumbing to mold in Asia. You know, there was 5 bananas in the early part of the 19th century. Now there's only 1, maybe 2, and they're actually going extinct because they're so sick. And that's why we don't eat them. And that's why the crops that we do farm and we do support, they're going to rebuild the soil, and we could plant them right where the bananas used to be. Talking about things like quinoa here, you know, we're using macadamia nut honey, but there's hemp. There's a powerful one. We're going to use some hemp tonight. I'm putting 3 teaspoons, because this is a liquidy honey. It's hard for me to put as much honey as I want in, so I'll just keep it simple. 3 teaspoons of macadamia nut honey, because I got a big cup here. And I'm just going to stir that in. Whew. Yes, that's that.